happy homecomings are getting a lot of attention lately, but our troops are coming home a lot slower than we thought. The flood of returning soldiers expected now is just a slow trickle. Well, in tonight's cover story, our Bob Knowles reports our troops are far from finished in the Middle East.
It's the type of homecoming most Americans haven't seen since the end of World War II. The president says the victory and warm welcome mean the so-called Vietnam syndrome is over. But our involvement in the Gulf is not, and most of our troops are staying put.
We're there trying to impose this permanent ceasefire and in hopes of attaining some kind of peace in that part of the world.
Somerville's David Watts helped draw up Operation Desert Shield 10 years ago when we feared the Soviets would invade the region. He says the big problems there have not yet been solved.
To think that we could solve in 100 hours problems that have existed for 15 centuries was a little naive on our part.
And the military admits only a fraction of our troops have come home.
The volume was anticipated 1,000 passengers per day. Of course, we're not getting flights every day, it's sporadic. And when we do get the flights, they're averaging anywhere from 150 packs on up to about 270.
It now appears military officials were too optimistic when the war ended, thinking that troops could come home at a rate of 1,000 per day through the Charleston International Airport alone. The number is not anywhere close to that, and we're all finding out that it's not over till it's over. And like General Schwarzkopf, this retired general thinks we may have stopped the fighting too soon.
Personally, I was stunned when the war was called off so quickly. I thought there was a need to make absolutely certain that everyone understood who won. Now, there are a lot of people in Iraq particularly who only have access to Iraqi TV and Iraqi radio, and they don't know who won.
A lot of Americans say it's not really over until all the troops are home. In that case, it may not be over for a long time. Bob Knowles, Live 5 News.
Charleston military spokesmen say they don't know when our local